I love video games. You guys. Hi, it's me. TTBN Gaming, your favorite content creator. I love video games. I love them so much. I've literally been playing them my entire life, all 36 years. That's right, from the fucking womb. And I love video games because, truthfully, there's no other medium that you can experience in the same way that you can video games. Movies, you watch. Movies are rather passive experiences, as are books, but you get to engage with video games. It's an interactive medium, and I think it's the best medium out there. I know a lot of people would say, oh, there's so much slop and whatever, but at the end of the day, I fucking love video. It's the reason why I have this whole channel. It's the reason why I have been able to truly experience some of the greatest works of arts of all time because of video games. And I'm doing all this preamble because once again, it is time to do my duty as a video gamer to vote. And I love voting, whether it's in elections or in contests that ultimately don't really matter. I'm a voting ass man. And so what we're going to do in this video, we're going to do a little bit of voting. We're going to do a little bit of voting and a little bit of talking about the shit surrounding this, because it's fucking stupid. All right. So let's just get into this. Like, comment, subscribe. This is what you guys missed from me, right? This is what you've missed. All right. So we have Game of the Year. Now, truth be told, I've only played Claire, Hades, and Silksong. I don't have a PS5, so I have not played Death Stranding 2. I don't have a Switch 2, so I haven't played Donkey Kong. And Kingdom Come Deliverance, honestly, even though I've heard great things about it, isn't my cup of tea. So it's Claire Obscure. That's my Game of the Year. And the reason why this is my Game of the Year is not because this is my first RPG. Jesus Christ, no, right? I still play turn-based RPGs. Shout out to Trails in the Sky. But the reason why I love this game so much is because it has put not only other people onto the glories of turn-based RPGs, even though if you played Metaphor Reventasio, or as I like to call it, Metaphor Woke Tazio, you've really been playing turn-based games. It presented it in a way that was very refreshing, almost unique unto itself. I really love the voice acting. The music was great. And I love the fact that it got people to understand how cool parrying is. Again, this game didn't even invent these mechanics, but as a love letter to the RPGs that inspired it, I think it does a fucking amazing job. And it's not a sequel to anything. Like, this is the only game on this list that is an original IP that is not a sequel to anything. You have Death Stranding 2, you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is part of the Donkey Kong series, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong is a sequel, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a sequel. And I think for it to even stand in the same category as these other great games is a testament to how good this, as their first time out of a game, is. And I think everyone should play, honestly. Except for that fucking only go up part. That shit was annoying. Okay, next category. Best game direction. Okay. I didn't play Split Fiction. Again, I didn't play Ghost of Yotei. So a lot of these games I just didn't play. So out of the two I played, again, I would give it a Claire because Hades 2 is kind of more or less like Hades 1, and which is not bad. But come on. Innovation, creative vision. This game is it's gonna be Claire Obscure for me again. Best narrative. See, so Claire Obscura is about overcoming grief and how people, do a multitude of ways, which is nice and cool. But I really like Silent Hill F. So I'm going to go for Silent Hill F. I think taking a story about in the 60s and how women's liberation and feminism and their expectations, especially in the Japanese culture, is interesting. Best art direction. I'm so easy. It's Hades 2. I'm sorry. Gen Z is so good at her fucking artwork, man. And it's so like, it's so unique that like you could just draw a Hades character and you're like, oh my God, 100% that's where that's from. Like, it's so fucking good. Best score in music? Gotta be, come on. Only because, not only, but like, bro, if you guys can't go listen to Flying Waters or listen to Rain from the Ground, banger. Best audio design. Recognizing the best in game audio and sound design. I mean, again, horror games kind of have it. You know, they have to have good sound design. It's part of the game design. Best performance. I already know people are going to be losing their fucking minds over Erika Ishii because lots of people are losers. And they're like, oh my God, I can't believe we let this Antifa person get nominated. It would be funny to be Charlie Cox, but I'm split between Ben Starr and Jennifer English, because Jennifer English had to, like, for a lot of the emotional stuff in Acquisition 33, it really centers around Mael. So I'm gonna give it to Jennifer. Innovations and accessibility. Okay. Let's do South of Midnight. Games for impact. Listen, and again, you guys don't have to agree with me on any of this shit, but I'm a slut for games like this. Even though like no one's really talking about it, I do have such a soft spot for this shit. I do, man. Best ongoing. I mean, out of like respect for longevity, you gotta give it to like No Man's Sky, especially where it started from. But I gotta go with what I play. Best community support. Honestly, because it said community, there's so many fucking mods for Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, so best independent game. Now this is more where I'm at home, because I play indie games way too much. I have all these games. Ball Pit's fun, but honestly, dude, and because I love the art style too, and I love the fact that it's a roguelike like beat 'em up, I gotta go Absalom. I gotta. Best debut game? Oh, without question, Dispatch. The fact that Dispatch hasn't been nominated for Game of the Year is crazy to me. Best mobile game? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't play mobile games. Let's just go with the horse game. Everyone's playing this horse game. Let's go with horse game. Best VR. Again, can I skip this? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Midnight Walk. Like, I don't know, man. Best action game. Ooh. Okay, so I'm playing Ninja Gaiden 4. I'm playing Hades 2. I mean, okay, if I'm gonna be annoying and be like, Ninja Gaiden 4 doesn't compare to other Ninja Gaiden games, then I have to give it to Hades 2. But I don't think Hades 2 is so different from Hades 1 in terms of its action, but the action isn't bad. So like that's the impasse I'm at. And ninjas. When in doubt, which one has ninjas? Best action adventure. Okay, that's gonna be Hollow Knight 6 song. Best RPG's gonna be Claire. I don't think about that. Monster Hunter? What's going on? Change my vote. No. Best fighting. Honestly, man, I guess the Capcom, because I've played these games before, but like best family. We do Mario Kart. I play Mario Kart. Listen, if you don't vote for this one Nintendo game, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna assassinate me. I have to do it. You guys know the rules. Why is it telling me to change my vote? Best sim / strategy, The Alters, which I feel like should have been nominated for best performance, but whatever. Best sports racing. To be fair, since I gave one to Mario, I will do one for Sonic. Best multiplayer. Okay. I'm glad we got to this section. All right, so Arc Raiders, which I'm not going to vote for, just flat out. I'm not going to vote for Arc Raiders. And the kid, listen, not a fan of AI use. I'm just not. But there's been a certain content. It's Shroud. Okay, Shroud has been on this, like, I would say at this point, like, negative PR push for Arc Raiders and trying to make it seem like the only reason why it wasn't nominated for Game of the Year is because people aren't ready for AI in games.
Dude, we got to make sure that this game wins Game of the Year, by the way. Do not let that Expedition game win Game of the Year. Do not let it. Absolutely do not. We all have to band together to make this game win. Us multiplayer gamers are the minority, okay? We are the minority being multiplayer gamers, but I believe we can win. I believe. You just need to tell everybody. I've never voted for anything ever, but I think I'm going to vote this year for this game. You didn't vote for Elden Ring? No, I've never voted ever. I mean, not like votes actually matter, dude. All fucking awards are rigged anyway. Who cares? When have you ever seen an award that's actually legit?
Here, Expedition 33 from Sandfall Interactive. Death Stranding 2, On the Beach from Kojima Productions.
Bias.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Bias
from
paid off Nintendo.
Hades 2
That
from
makes sense.
Supergiant Games.
Hollow Knight. That makes
Knight
sense.
Silk Song from Team Cherry. And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 from Warhorse Studios.
The world's just not ready
There
for...
you have it, your nominees for
The world is just not ready for AI in video games. Not yet. They're just not ready. They're just not ready. But hey, at least they nominated it for something. I genuinely thought they wouldn't nominate it for anything because they were scared to get backlash. But at least they nominated it for something. So that's good. Well, once again, another rigged year. That's crazy. Hey, bro, Expedition 33's Game of the Year. Actually play the fucking game before berating it. Fuck ass bitch, suck my balls.
Holy shit, that guy's mad.
Oh my God.
No,
I didn't even berate it. I didn't even berate it. I just think single player games always win Game of the Year, and it's bullshit. Fucking, like, what, couple million people play that game? Cool, bro. Where's the tens of millions? Where's the Marvel Rivals? 50+ million people. Fucking suck my dick.
And I'm like, look at the Game of the Year categories. Arc doesn't do anything so dramatically different to put it in that category. Like, I think one of its arguments was like, or I should say one of the arguments I saw about why Arc should be in it because it's like concurrent numbers. And I'm like, we were doing this shit for Helldivers too. That didn't get Game of the Year. There are games this year that have had higher peak concurrence that aren't nominated. And especially think it's a weird metric to go by because games like Arc Raiders exist solely based off of how many people are currently playing it. Whereas a game like Split Fiction, you just need your best pal. Or you can play a game like Peak with a couple of people. You don't really need like other people there to like experience the game, if that makes any sense. Because these aren't like PvE maps. I'm over Peak. Best adaptation. It's crazy to me that they put fucking Until Dawn on here and not Sonic 3, or they have the Minecraft movie and not like Twisted Metal. Like insane. Insane. I'm gonna have to put Splinter Cell though. That was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Most anticipated game. Now we all know that Grand Theft Auto is going to win. But truthfully, Grand Theft Auto isn't the series I'm ever like super excited about, because you kind of know what you're getting with a GTA game. There's no real surprises, but everyone's just anticipating it, so it's gonna win. So it doesn't matter what I vote. But honestly, I'm very interested to see what they're gonna do with The Witcher. Content Creator of the Year. I don't know who the Burnt Peanut is. Maybe I'm not as tapped in as I once thought I was. I only know 2 of these people, and I'm gonna give it to Kaisenat. Like, I feel like for a streamer or content creator who has made an important and positive impact on the community. Well, I feel like Critical is like this. Like, Critical is neither negative nor positive. He's the most middle of the road person. Like if you could embody neutrality and just like the safest takes, just like, again, down the middle, he'd be most critical. I can't say that he's had a positive impact, but I also definitely can't say he's had a negative impact. I'm gonna just say Kaisenat. Best esports game, I don't care. I don't care, but I know it's not League of Legends, so I would just put Valorant. Best esports athletes. Again, like, I'm not as tapped into this shit as as everyone else apparently is. He plays Street Fighter? Okay. He could have been like a serial killer. I wouldn't know. Best esports team. Again, don't count me because I don't know these people. I'm just gonna go by names. NRG sort of sounds like loser type shit. Team Falcons doesn't sound inspired. Team Liquid PH sounds like Team Liquid Pornhub, which is actually funnier if I vote for that. Team Vitality sounds too broy. Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Team Liquid. You've reached the edge. Wow. We could not verify your request. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. Game of the year. Okay, so I was just making sure everything went through. Okay. Now, like I said before, none of this ultimately matters, right? I truly, and I'm being so serious, I don't care who wins, because at the end of the day, we all win. We all got access to all of these great games. And that's what's most important to me. I understand that award shows are good for prestige, but like, people who are making this like a battleground of like, no, my favorite has to win. Listen, I don't care if Expedition 33 gets fucking demolished. I don't care if it loses every single thing it's nominated for. That doesn't mean it's not a good game or even a great game. You, the player, you have won. You won 2025 because, again, you had access to all of this shit, right? And we have to start looking at things this way. I think there's so much negativity in this space, right? And obviously I cover grifters, but it's because these are some of the biggest sources of negativity. There's been so much to do about like the things around games and surrounding games where we don't even actually focus on the fact that we've gotten so many great games. I do bring it up when I can, but I want to make it very clear. Gaming is better now than it's ever been. And I know people are going to be like, what? But all these bugs or whatever. Listen, stop using rose-colored glasses. Gaming now has been way better than in the past. You remember those banger games in the past because everything else was shit around it. But just look at the games that came out this year. Even these nominees, there are so many people who could be like, well, you could swap this out and swap this out because this game was better, this is better, right? 10 years ago, you weren't doing that. 20 years ago, people want to idolize like the mid 2000s or early 2000s, right? Late 90s, early 2000s. I'm like, no, dude, like you got like 6 banger games and a couple of okay games and the rest were forgettable. But you played those games growing up, so they seem better than what they were. But right now, we are being spoiled. We're getting multiple Game of the Years. This year alone, people were calling Game of the Year in fucking February. When we saw the whole year, Ghost of Yote came out in fucking October and sold like 3 million. 18th best-selling game of the year in the United States with 2 months left in the year to go. Like, we were getting hit so hard with so many great games that I truthfully do not care who wins, because holy shit, I don't even have enough time. My backlog is insane. I restarted playing Prince of Persia, the Lost Crown, because that game was fucking amazing. Also a fantastic game. Had it been like released in like 2018, probably on one of the short lists of Game of the Year. Honestly, it's that good. But we have so many good games, you guys. And I really want you guys to focus on that aspect. Don't look at this in terms of this game sucks because it didn't get Game of the Year. Look at all the games you probably didn't have time to play and be like, oh shit, those games are going to be on sale. Most likely if you have a Steam account, you can get those games at a discount. And there are still games coming out that are really interesting, like this year. Like when this video goes up, Demon Skull is going to be out. There's like it. This is why I love video games so goddamn much. There's no other medium in which you just get spoiled like this. We don't get spoiled from movies like this because movies are a complete different beast. We don't get spoiled for books like this either. Like, we have so many options from varying price ranges, genres, like the themes, like so many games. I fucking love video games so goddamn much. They're so awesome. I love them so much.